Okay, good morning, students. This is Tuesday, April the 14th. Right before spring break, we were talking about 5.9, and here's some notes that you should have inside your composition book. Notes about bar graphs, dot plots, and stem and leaf plots, frequency tables. You might need this information. You should have it in your composition book. Today, we're going to be working on some assignments out of our math book. Please make sure that you're looking at my stream page. Notice every afternoon I say it's 5 p.m. and I'm logging off for the day. You folks who keep sending in assignments after 5 p.m. or questions, I may not see it till the next day. Every video I have ever made is also on the stream page. But today you need to go to the classwork page, open up page 311 and 312. Page 311 and 312, I've got some bar graphs, some dot plots, and stem and leaf plots. Now, if you guys can annotate right now, go ahead and annotate. If you cannot annotate, go ahead and open up with Kami so that you can annotate. The graph shows the number of each flavor of cupcake sold at the school bake sale. You folks who need to zoom in, you can zoom in here. On the other page that you folks can also zoom in, there's a spot at the bottom for you to zoom in. 0, 15, 45, 75. This graph is obviously the x-axis is going by 15s. So this empty one should be 30. Make sure to fill in all your empty numbers before you try to look at any of these questions down here. Once you think you know what the correct answer is going to be, go ahead and circle it. Now, folks, there are only 6 questions total. There's 3 on this page, and there's 3 on this page. 6 questions. If you just miss one, you're not going to make a 90. You're not going to make an A. So make sure after you have chosen your answers, open up a new tab, get back into Google Classroom. Some of you folks are doing this and some of you folks are not, because I know who is and who isn't. Everybody needs to do this. This is a way of checking to make sure everything's right before you turn it in to me. Go to the Google form answer sheet that I have in here and just go ahead and click the answers that you have chosen. Page 311, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Page 312, number 1, number 2, number 3. After you've clicked in your answers, go ahead and click Submit. Now remember, that does not send me this paper. Clicking that Submit button only lets you know what you did right or wrong. If you got something wrong, look at the hint that I gave you, and you will have a hint show up if you did get something wrong. Look at the hint that I gave you, and then go back and fix the problem. Before you turn it in to me. That's the only purpose of this Google form. It's a way of checking yourself before you turn in something for a grade. The other thing I need you guys to do is make sure you're looking at your comments. I've been putting an awful lot of comments for an awful lot of people, and I am not getting replies from a lot of people. Now, let me show you what I mean by that. And I don't mean to pick on anybody in particular, but Camry's at the top of the list. If I look at Camry, she's got a good grade right now. She's turned in everything I asked her to turn in. We've had 8 comments back and forth about Review 14, 3 comments about the Hashi puzzle, 9 comments about Value for Volume Victory. Make sure you guys are reading these comments because I might be sending some papers back. If you see the word missing somewhere, that means I hadn't counted it yet because there's still something you haven't done correctly. Make sure to read those comments. That way you know what you need to fix, and then you can resubmit the paper, and then I can go ahead and count it for the grade. So all you need to do today is classwork, the Kami, page 311 and 312. Remember, there are only 6 questions, only 6 problems, so be careful. All right, have a good day. email me or call me